Alright guys, this is Joe. I'm going to do a quick tutorial here in Copper Cube version 5.3 something or another. I'm just going to show you real quick how to save one of your imported meshes as a Copper Cube prefab. And the nice thing about the prefabs is you can share them with others, and it also encodes your models in case you don't want people having access to your models. So basically what I did is I went into my modeling program, which I use TrueSpace, and I created a simple building, mesh texture, all that. You have to know all that. And I definitely suggest doing all of your scaling inside your 3D modeling program before you bring it into Copper Cube, because this editor is a little bit fuzzy to work with, and if you experience it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Alright, so what I'm going to do here first is I'm going to import a static mesh, and I have it saved out on my desktop as a DirectX file, Joe's Pawn Shop. So I'm going to click on that, click open, and you'll see that there's my mesh. Now it really doesn't appear to matter where you save it at in here, and I actually got it down on a grid. Okay, so that's pretty nice. So you see that I have my model in here, and it loaded my JPEG texture along with it because it found it. And now what I'm going to do here is, before I save this out as a Copper Cube prefab, because whenever you go here, it's alright, we'll say File, and you'll go to Export, and you'll see it as a Save Current File as a Copper Cube prefab. Now, whatever you have in this scene, whatever, skyboxes, everything will save all together as a prefab. Now, what we want to do is just save this building. So I just opened up Copper Cube, brought in this building, and I'll go here, select the skybox, and I will delete that. So that way there's nothing else in this scene, just my model. And you'll see that I'm going to go here to File, Export, Save Current File. And before I do that, I want to rename this mesh. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to call it Joe Pawn Shop, and then click Enter, and you see now it's saved as Joe Pawn Shop, and that's all I wanted to do there. Now I'm going to go up here to File, I'm going to go to Export, Save as a Copper Cube prefab. Now I set up a folder on my desktop for Copper Cube models, and that's where I'm going to save it to. And I'm going to click, got to name it again. Okay, so Joe Pawn Shop, and I'm going to save it to there. And now, in order for it to pop up in here, because I have my directory set up, so I'm going to File, I'm going to quit. Do I want to quit? Yes, I do. And now, if you look down here in my Copper Cube folder that I saved it to, I actually added a little 32 by 32 BMP image of the model, so it appears in there. And you put that in your folder. And let's see here. There's Joe's Pawn Shop right there. And if need be, I have the Pawn Shop texture here. I'll drop it back into here, just for the heck of it. And now I'll close that out. And the reason why I shut that down is because you have to shut it down and restart it in order for the model to appear in your little browser there. Okay, new 3D app. Okay, we'll go up here. And then I like getting rid of the startup box. But now I'll make this bigger. And let's scroll down and see if it pops up. And you'll see there's my 32 by 32 bit map for Joe's Pawn Shop. And I will double click. It throws it in there. And you'll see that it actually calls it Joe's Pawn Shop. And there was nothing else added. No startup skybox or anything. So it's just that clean model. And let's scroll back down. And you'll actually see that in True Space I set my axis at the 0, point on the model. A lot of game engines you have to do it that way. That way when you rotate it, it'll actually go from that point instead of the middle, which all the models in here seem to go. And they have the axis set around in the center of it. But alright, that's real simple how to save a model in CopperCube. And just for the heck of it, because I like to drag out my videos, let's put him there. Move. And you'll see that he's scaled pretty alright to the model that I did inside there. He's still gonna go down. Again, it's a little awkward moving around in the editor, but you'll see him there. I got him right around the size for the door. But alright, so that's a quick and drawn out tutorial on how to save a CopperCube prefab. The more I learn, hopefully the more videos I will post. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is Joe, and I'm using Cam Studio open source, CopperCube, and I use TrueSpace for my model. And thanks for watching.